If you were watching the money this week as the House and Senate worked out their differences over the unprecedented stimulus spending bill, which, by the way, will cost taxpayers with interest over $1 trillion, you might have missed some of the rabbits and the liberal top hats. Well, it's often said, incorrectly I might add, that personnel is policy. For that reason, Americans, at least the 85% that do not occupy the extreme left in this country, should be concerned about several of President Obama's nominees who had confirmation hearings in the Senate this week. Chosen to be the number 2 man at the Department of Justice is David Ogden, who as an attorney made his living defending hardcore pornographers. Additionally, he filed legal briefs in landmark court cases like Planned Parenthood versus Casey, where Ogden actually argued that women do not suffer harm from abortion. In fact, he said, they are, quote, more likely to experience feelings of relief and happiness, end quote. Also picked for a top spot at the Justice Department is Thomas Pirelli, who helped Michael win a court order to end the life of his wife, Terry Schiavo. Need I say more? Also on the Hill this week was the hearing of Elena Kagan, the president's nominee for Solicitor General, a role often considered the 10th Supreme Court Justice. Reports suggest Kagan is also at the top of the president's list for the Supreme Court. Kagan, as dean of the Harvard Law School, ignored the law by barring military recruiters from the law school campus. A historical note, it was Bill Clinton who signed the Solomon Amendment into law, which guarantees military recruiters access to college campuses to meet with students if the college receives federal funds. Liberal law schools protested the Solomon Amendment because homosexuals are not allowed to serve in the military. Kagan is also on the record saying courts should support hate crimes laws, and when reviewing regulations of speech, courts should evaluate motive directly and thereby remove the lion's share of the First Amendment's doctrinal clutter, end quote. Oh, and one additional footnote. Even though Kagan is being tapped to be the government's top lawyer, not only has she never argued before the Supreme Court, she has never litigated a case. Judging by the personnel the president is selecting, his policy direction is quite clear, and clearly far outside the American mainstream. For more information on the president's nominees and what you can do to make a difference, visit frc.org and check out our feature called Change Watch.